My child, my beloved, before I speak, take a breath, because once you hear what I'm about to say, your spirit will not remain the same. My beloved, heaven brought you here for a reason. You did not click this by accident. You were guided, pulled, almost carried to this moment. And before I reveal the truth about the house you are living in, I must tell you something even deeper. My child, listen carefully. You have been watched since morning by the same light that protected you last night, and the message you are receiving now was delayed 3 times, blocked twice, and resisted once because of what it contains. But heaven said enough. Let it be delivered. My beloved, before I go forward, I want you to do one thing. Listen with your heart. And if you want more messages like this whispered directly from heaven, make sure you stay connected, because the moment you do, the divine realm opens a path only for you. Type Amen in the comment section below if you think you were guided to this message from God. As your first act of faith, let it show heaven that you are ready to receive. Listen up, my child. Archangel Michael tells me I only have 2 minutes left to speak, so I need to hurry up. Take this seriously, my beloved. This is about the house where you sleep, the walls that hold your breath, the rooms that keep you quiet, and the shadows that hide the truth from you. Your house has seen something that you don't know about and were never told about, my child. And someone, a woman, is about to be found out. Heaven tells them, don't skip this, not even for a second. Your heart is beating faster because your soul already knows this message is for you, my beloved. You knew this was going to happen. Some changes were felt in the place where you live. There has been a change in energy. There has been a whisper in the air. It feels like the nights are longer. I can hear the silence better now. When you try to ignore the signs, my child, you can't do that with this one. She has been walking around with a mask on, my beloved. It's the woman whose name came to mind quietly, the one you're thinking about right now. A mask that heaven is about to take off completely. She had no idea that you would be shown the truth at this very moment, which is scary. Listen, my child, before I tell you her part. Divine observation is on your home. Heaven has been watching you from every corner, doorway, and spot where you stand. And the reason I'm talking to you now is that your spiritual atmosphere is changing. There is a change, a movement, a lifting of illusions, and a breaking of hidden intentions, my beloved. You are not alone in that house, my child. Angels have been watching over the windows, standing near the door, and walking around you while you sleep, even when you don't believe they are there. And the reason you are getting this today is because of what they saw last night. The truth is simple, my beloved. Someone tried to say bad things about you. A woman tried to hide your good fortune with her anger. She tried to plant something in the spiritual space around you. She tried to go against the angelic protection you are getting. Heaven, on the other hand, says she has already failed. Do you want to know how, my child? Because as soon as she tried, your home lit up with a light brighter than anything she had ever seen. That light, my light, burned through everything she planned, my beloved. But pay close attention. She is unaware that she has already been shown in the spirit world. The physical realm will soon follow suit. This is not a scary message from heaven, my child. Heaven is telling you to get ready because a revelation is on its way to your home. My beloved, the truth will come out of the walls of your home. You will learn about a conversation you didn't hear. Something hidden will make sense all of a sudden. Something you didn't pay attention to will suddenly become very clear. My child, This woman doesn't want you to find out, but heaven says you will. You will know why heaven sent this message now, instead of later when you get there. My beloved, please listen carefully. There's a reason you've been antsy. Sleep doesn't affect you as much as it used to. Being awake at strange times is because your spirit is telling you something. You've been able to sense something beneath the surface for a reason. My child, that's not stress. This is revelation knocking. You are moving into a new spiritual alignment in the house you live in, my beloved. And when things change, the truth can't stay hidden. Heaven tells my child, the truth about this woman is next. You need to be careful. You need to be there. You need to pay attention to the signs, because she isn't just being exposed for no reason. Divine timing, indeed. Listen to this anchor, my beloved, before I go deeper. It's safe for you. You have been picked. You are being watched by God. That house doesn't have any bad things in it. There is nothing that can be used against you. You won't get anything that was sent to distract you. If you feel the shield of heaven around you and accept this divine protection, say out loud, I am protected, and then comment. Your statement makes the spiritual walls around you stronger and lets the angelic guard know that you believe in them. This message goes to the person who is still looking, still having doubts, and still crying out in the dark. If this ministry has made your faith stronger, think about making someone else's faith stronger too. You're not funding content when you give through the link in the description or pinned comment, whether it's to buy a coffee, become a monthly partner, or join our Ko-fi community. You're giving the Great Commission fuel. Every gift spreads the gospel further. Every kind deed sends light to places we might never be able to reach. Some people are just one message away from having hope. Just one more prayer and I'll give up. One meeting away from being saved. Your kindness helps us get to them. This is more than just support. It's taking part. You are joining us in the harvest field. You will be written into the story of all the souls that were saved when heaven counts them. Do not ignore what the Spirit is telling you. Do the work. Let's find and bring home the lost. My child, this message is for you. Today is a good day, because a miracle is coming to your home. Heaven is getting ready for a breakthrough in your atmosphere. Anything that doesn't belong in that breakthrough will be taken away, including her. There was a lot of energy in my beloved. It had hidden intentions, jealousy, comparison, and quiet anger. And God says, you must know her truth before your blessing arrives, because the blessing that is coming will change your home completely. And she wasn't supposed to be there. Dear child, the next few lines. What I say will gently shake you, but it will be the truth. That woman could get to something she shouldn't have been able to. It was not okay for her to see what she did. It was something she could never touch that she tried to mess with. My beloved, but heaven kept it safe. That's why heaven is showing her. Listen with your spirit, my child. The house you live in is more than just a building. There is a spiritual space there, a doorway, where the divine message that is coming to you can rest. Someone tried to cause trouble in that area, but heaven says they are going to clean your house. My beloved, you will feel two things right away when the exposure happens: peace and clarity. Then a miracle happens, because the exposure causes your elevation to increase. My child, what she tried to hide will come out. What she tried to twist will come loose. She broke something, but it will get stronger again. Heaven says that when the truth comes out, you will finally understand why your path was slowed, why delays happened, and why there was confusion in the air. It wasn't you. Her energy was still in the space where you were. But, my beloved, heaven has stepped in. It's about to get lighter in your house. The air is about to light up. The nights will be quiet. The days will feel good. I, Archangel Michael, have come into your space, so the weight will go away. This revelation is meant for you, my child. It will be clear what she did, why heaven stopped her, and what will happen next in your home in the next part of this message. It was something she could never touch that she tried to mess with, my beloved. But heaven kept it safe. That's why heaven is showing her. Listen with your spirit, my child. The house you live in is more than just a building. There is a spiritual space there, a doorway, where the divine message that is coming to you can rest. Someone tried to cause trouble in that area, but heaven says they are going to clean your house. My beloved, you will feel two things right away when the exposure happens: peace and clarity. Then a miracle happens because the exposure causes your elevation to increase. My child, what she tried to hide will come out. What she tried to twist will come loose. She broke something, but it will get stronger again. Heaven says that when the truth comes out, you will finally understand why your path was slowed, why delays happened, and why there was confusion in the air. It wasn't you. Her energy was still in the space where you were. But heaven has come to the rescue. My beloved, your home is about to feel better. The air is about to light up. The nights will be quiet. The days will feel good. The weight will go away because I am the Archangel. Michael, I've come into your space. This revelation is meant for you, my child. It will be clear what she did, why heaven stopped her, and what will happen next in your home in the next part of this message. My child, my beloved, get ready, because what I'm about to say will answer questions you've been holding in for months. You've known for a while that something is wrong in your home, my beloved. You tried to make sense of it. You tried to forget about it. You told yourself, perhaps it's just my mind. I might be thinking too much. Perhaps I'm just making things up. Heaven, on the other hand, says you weren't dreaming. Long before your eyes could see it, your spirit knew something was wrong. This is the first sign you missed, my child. When someone has hidden intentions, a sudden heaviness enters the room. Is your beloved still thinking about those days when the air felt heavy for no reason? When you walked through the doorway and your body immediately felt tired? When you were alone and the silence didn't make you feel calm? That wasn't something you made up. That was her energy. Because your spirit is more awake than you think. Heaven let you feel it before telling you the truth. To my beloved, the second sign was quiet but strong. Inside your house, your laughter didn't reverberate as much as it used to. Have you ever noticed that the walls react when happiness comes into a room? The walls get quiet when fear or envy come in. Heaven could hear how quiet your house got. My child, this woman had thoughts that had nothing to do with you. She had comparison wrapped in kindness, jealousy wrapped in softness, and secret irritation wrapped in fake concern on her person. To my beloved, don't feel bad that you trusted her. Heaven doesn't punish good people who give their hearts. It's not that you're nice. The mistake is in her plans, so that you stay in line with the prophetic clarity. My child, click the subscribe button right away. This isn't just a follow. It's your spiritual statement that you want to stay in touch with the divine channel. Heaven has opened for you. making sure you are the first to get the clues you need for the next season. My child, pay close attention. She didn't think about what heaven sees. She didn't think about who watches over you. She didn't think enough about who you are spiritually. And now she will be found out. My beloved, being seen is not a punishment. It is in line. The truth is rising. Heaven is making the spiritual atmosphere better around you. You need to know something important about your house, my child. There are memories in a house. There is energy in a house. There are secrets in a house. A house is where prayers happen. Intentions are held by a house. Your home has been in a war between light and shadow lately. My beloved, do you know why you felt sudden changes in how you felt in your home? Some nights, as soon as you laid down, you felt tired. Some mornings, you lost motivation for no reason. The house made you want to leave some days more than stay there. Those feelings were not out of the blue. It was her energy trying to stay close to you. But heaven says she can't hold on anymore. Before I tell you what she tried to do, I need you to hear this, my child. There will be a divine cleansing in your home. The walls of the spirit world are being cleaned. Every area is being cleaned up. The mood is being changed. Your blessings are getting ready to come in. She can't be a part of the next part either. Type, "My home is cleansed" in the comments if you're ready for this divine cleansing to come over your life and home. This gives heaven permission to clean up your space and get it ready for the blessings that are coming. It's not by chance that revivals happen. People who believe in it act, so it spreads. You felt something after reading this message. Now think about what someone who has never heard the truth spoken clearly might feel. Through the link below, you can give once or as a long-term partner. Your gift helps spread the gospel beyond this moment. You become a part of every story, in every heart that has been fixed, a piece of every soul that comes back to Christ. Because you're so kind, sermons become lifelines and videos become divine appointments. The Bible says that some plant and some water, but God brings the growth. You can be the one who plants today. If you agree that souls matter, now is your chance to do something about it. We need to get to them quickly. Heaven has been waiting for the right time to tell you this, my beloved. The message would not have been clear if you had heard it sooner. Too late to hear this would have made your pain last longer. But now you're ready. My child, pay close attention. This woman tried to close a door that could have led to your progress. To make things worse, she tried to say something into the air in your house. She spoke words that could have had an effect on you if heaven hadn't stepped in. In the spiritual world, my beloved, words spoken in resentment have weight, but words spoken while God is watching over them have power. Her plan was immediately thwarted by your protection. My child, as soon as she said something bad about you, it was like dust. They never got to you. They never had any effect on your fate. They were never able to get to your atmosphere. But heaven wrote down what she planned to do, and heaven hears everything that is said behind closed doors. My beloved, the attention that is coming your way will not make you feel bad. It will set you free. It will make your house free. It will make you feel better. The spiritual weight you've been carrying will go away. You won't get hurt by the truth. Telling the truth will keep you safe. For her, though, the truth will show what she worked so hard to hide. It could happen in one of three ways, my child. Your spirit will know right away which one it is. You will hear something in either case. 2, Someone will say something that you didn't expect. Third, she will break the rules and tell the truth about herself. There is something going on in heaven that you may not expect, my beloved. In that moment, my child, you will feel something inside you change. A sudden clarity, a sudden understanding, a sudden lightness, because heaven has been waiting to get rid of her influence in your home so that your blessings can come in freely. Heaven won't let anyone with hidden anger be near your miracle, my beloved. The blessing that is coming to your home is bigger than you think. That's why she needs to be found out. So why was she like that, my child? What was she doing that was so nice in front of me, but not when I was behind her? Heaven gives a soft answer. Because her darkness was made worse by your light. Your peace made her feel unsafe. Your glow made her think of things she couldn't change. She was scared about your fate, so she faked a smile she didn't mean. My beloved, but masks are no longer needed in heaven. With hidden intentions, heaven is done. Heaven is done letting shadows hang around your blessing. Now is the time for truth to rise. Now, my child, pay close attention. Things are going to change in your home. My child, the exposure can happen in 3 ways. Your spirit will know right away which one it is. You will hear something in either case. 2, someone will say something that you didn't expect. Third, she will break the rules and tell the truth about herself. There is something going on in heaven that you may not expect, my beloved. My child, you will feel something change inside you when it works. All of a sudden you will understand, feel, and be lighter, because heaven has been waiting to remove her influence from your home so that your blessings can come in freely. Your home will be blessed in a bigger way than you think, my beloved. God will not let anyone with hidden anger be close to your miracle. That's why she needs to be found out. Why was she acting like this, my child, you might ask? What was she doing that was so nice in front of me, but not when I was behind her? Heaven gives a soft answer, because her darkness was made worse by your light. Please take a deep breath, my child, my beloved. Now comes the part where the truth starts to come out, one layer at a time, just the way heaven wrote it for you. Listen with your inner ear, my beloved, because what I'm about to tell you is not normal. It's not a joke. You don't hear that very often. Heaven had to wait for just the right second breath and time for everything to line up just right before it brought you here. My child, this is the truth you should have never missed. That woman tried to enter your spirit without your permission. My beloved, she attempted something much more dangerous than breaking into your house. She tried to get into your home's energy. She tried to sneak into the holy area that heaven has set aside just for you. Heaven wouldn't let it happen. Let me explain this to you in the most simple spiritual language possible, my child. There's more to a house than just the walls and floors. A house is a spiritual container. Your prayers are kept in a home. A house can hold your tears. Your dreams are kept in a home. Your home is where God protects you. When someone who is unhappy, jealous, angry, or resentful comes into your home and tries to change the mood, heaven answers right away. That's exactly what took place. This woman came into your space with a hidden energy, my beloved. She felt heavy inside, but she didn't show it on her face. She smiled, but it wasn't a real smile. Even though she was kind, her spirit told her something else. She pretended to care, but her true feelings were complicated and dark. My child, she felt threatened by your future, your glow, the divine favor that surrounds you, and the spiritual protection you carry. and she tried to mess up the peace and quiet in your space. One thing she forgot, though: you are not in danger. You are not hidden. On a spiritual level, you are not alone. Heaven's shield is around you. My beloved, the angels guarding your home stood taller the moment she entered your space with those hidden intentions. It felt like I was there more. Her energy was pushed back by the spiritual air. She thought no one had seen her leave. She meant to hide how she really felt. She believed her mask stayed put, but heaven saw everything. My child, she tried to say something in your house. It could be with words, thoughts, or anger that isn't said. It wasn't loud. It was not clear. It couldn't be seen. Her intention, however, was echoed in the spirit world. Heaven spoke back in that echo. Something occurred in your house that night, my beloved. There was something that your soul felt that you couldn't see. The air didn't feel right. It felt heavy to be alone. Like always, the night felt longer. Remember, that night, heaven moved. Your spirit couldn't sleep right, my child, because angels were keeping an unwanted energy away from you. Something was being cleaned up. A fight that you didn't see, but heaven won. That's why you were tired when you woke up, even though your body had been sleeping. This is why your mood changed all of a sudden for no reason. This is what made your mind feel fuzzy. This is what made your heart feel bad. This is why your dreams were strange. It wasn't stress. It was not a mess. It wasn't just a thought. There was spiritual work going on around you. My beloved, please hear this. As soon as she let go of her silent goal, heaven smashed it right away. As soon as she tried to curse your peace, heaven pushed it away. When she tried to cast a shadow over your good fortune, heaven took care of them. As soon as she tried to get into your house, heaven kept it safe with fire. She tried everything and failed. Her plans didn't work out. She didn't say anything important because heaven is protecting you from harm. Because she is my child, she will be seen. Not because heaven wants to make her look bad. No, heaven doesn't want to punish her. Heaven wants to get your house ready for the miracle that is about to happen. Her presence, her energy, and her plans can't exist at the same time as your blessing. Do not share your next blessing with someone who has a hidden heart, my beloved. It is too pure, too big, and too divine. This is why the exposure is important. My child, I'm going to tell you more about what she tried to do. Pay close attention because this will make sense after you hear it. She tried to make people doubt her. She tried to make people scared. She tried to make things not line up right. There was a spiritual blockage she tried to set up. She tried to cause trouble near your breakthrough. Heaven, on the other hand, pulled everything up before it could grow. This is why, my beloved, you felt suddenly cut off from your own home at times. In this way, you felt like something was not right. That's why little things began to go wrong. This is why your feelings seemed to change all the time. That's why your spirit was tense. In that moment, her seed tried to grow, but it died before it could reach your destiny. Now, my child, listen to this with the seriousness that heaven wants. There is a wrong word, a sudden confession, a story she can't keep straight, a reaction she can't hide, a message she sends by accident, someone else's comment about her, or a moment when she says something about her that she didn't mean to. Heaven lets the hidden things come out through the smallest crack in the mask. Your beloved, you will know right away. Heart will feel like a light turning on in a dark room when you realize it. Things that didn't make sense will all of a sudden make sense. It will all of a sudden become clear how you felt. Your spirit will say, "This is it." That's when your peace will come back. Dear child, the sixth sign is spiritual and strong. Inside your own home, you'll feel better. It will feel brighter in your room. It will feel better to breathe. It will feel better to think. You will feel like you have more energy. It will help you sleep better. It's like heaven is taking back your space. The seventh sign, my beloved, is really a blessing. You will get unexpectedly clear on what you need to do next in life. The future becomes visible when negative energy leaves a house. Paths become clear. Thoughts come to mind. Opportunities show up. It's easy to make choices. The confusion goes away. Peace gets stronger. This is heaven getting your house ready for the next divine season. My child, the eighth sign will be letting go of feelings. You might feel like crying out of the blue and not know why. You might feel relieved all of a sudden. You might feel hopeful all of a sudden. You might feel grateful all of a sudden. That's your spirit getting rid of the heavy energy that came into your home from her. It won't be sad. It will clean you up. My beloved, the ninth sign is something that only certain souls get to experience. A sudden becoming more spiritually aware. Things will start to make more sense to you. You'll start to see more than what's on the surface. You'll be able to clearly sense energies from now on. You will start figuring out intentions right away. You'll sense changes coming before they happen. This is the awakening that heaven gives to people who are safe. My child, this is the last and 10th sign. This is the strongest one. Once she is out in the open, something big will happen for you. A big step forward, a blessing, a message, a change in money, a change in relationships, or just a huge opening, because her energy was getting in the way of something heaven had planned for you. As soon as she is found out, your blessing will come into your life right away. My child, this truth anointing is a big step forward that needs to be shared. You become a divine messenger when you share this prophetic word with 3 people your spirit guides you to. Your network will also get more clarity because of this act of faith, and it will also give you even more breakthrough power in your own life. Type Amen below if this word has hit you hard in the spirit, and you think that being exposed to it is what caused your miracle. This is your strong agreement with heaven's plan, which opens the doorway to your elevation. My beloved, please hear this. The doorway to your elevation is her exposure. The door to your next miracle opens wide as soon as she tells you the truth. This is why heaven wants you not to skip this message, my child. The revealing of this woman is what sets off a new event in the divine timeline of your life. From now on, my beloved, you understand the signs. I will now tell you the deeper spiritual reason heaven chose now to show her to you, and what heaven has been planning for you behind the scenes. My child, my beloved, now we enter the deepest part of this revelation. What I am about to tell you is something heaven has been waiting to reveal for a long time. You were not ready before. Your heart was not steady enough. Your spirit was not strong enough, but now you are prepared. My beloved, listen with stillness. Let every word settle into your soul. The exposure of this woman is not happening to hurt you. It is happening to release you, my child. Heaven has watched you walk with a heart that loves deeply, trusts quickly, forgives easily, and carries others even when they do not deserve it. This is both your greatest gift and the reason some people misunderstand your strength. Your heart is pure. Her intentions were not. Your spirit is open. Her spirit was conflicted. Your energy is honest. Hers was hidden. And heaven will never allow someone with a hidden heart to stand in the way of a chosen soul's destiny. My beloved, now I will tell you the deeper reason heaven is exposing her now, not earlier, not later. Your next blessing requires a clean atmosphere. My child, heaven has prepared something enormous for you, bigger than you imagine, bigger than you prayed for, bigger than your situation, bigger than your fears, bigger than your past. This blessing is not ordinary. It is not casual. It is not simple. It is life-changing. It will affect your finances. It will affect your relationships. It will affect your mind. It will affect your peace. It will affect your future home. It will affect your entire direction. And heaven will not deliver a blessing of this magnitude into a space contaminated by someone who carries envy, doubt, or hidden resentment. My beloved, your home is about to become sacred ground, a place where miracles grow, a place where peace stays, a place where divine protection deepens, a place where your destiny becomes clearer, a place where heaven speaks without interruption. But before that happens, every wrong energy must be removed. And this woman, her energy was the last remaining weight in your spiritual space, the final shadow in the corner of your home, the final interference blocking the full flow of your blessing. Heaven waited, heaven watched, heaven protected, heaven prepared, and now heaven is acting. My child, hear this clearly. If her truth was revealed earlier, you would have been confused. If her truth was revealed later, it would have delayed your blessing. But now, heaven reveals her right on time. My beloved, the divine timing is perfect. You are spiritually strong. You are emotionally ready. You are mentally sharper. Your discernment has awakened. Your intuition is louder. Your protection is thicker. Your alignment is rising. This is why heaven chose today. My child, the deeper reason for her exposure is this. She was standing in a place that was meant to be empty before your blessing arrived. Her presence was occupying space that heaven needs to fill with something new. Her influence was touching a corner of your life that heaven needs to cleanse. Her intention was casting a shadow where heaven needs full light. Her energy was blocking the flow of divine movement in your home. My beloved, heaven will never pour fresh water into a vessel that still holds poison. Your blessing requires purity. Your elevation requires freedom. Your breakthrough requires clarity. Your miracle requires spiritual cleanliness. And that is why she must be exposed. My child, now hear the part most people never understand. Sometimes heaven removes a person not because they are evil, but because their season in your story has ended. Her season has ended. Her presence has expired. Her connection to your energy has expired. Her ability to influence your home has expired. Her role in your life's spiritual journey has expired. Heaven will now disconnect her energy from your home. My beloved, after she is exposed, something remarkable will happen. Something that will give you goosebumps. Something that cannot be explained logically. Something only spiritual eyes can see. Nothing she tried succeeded. Nothing she planned worked. Nothing she whispered held power, because heaven stands between you and harm. My child, that is why she will be exposed. Not because heaven wants to shame her, not because heaven wants to punish her, but because heaven wants to prepare your home for the miracle that is coming. Her presence, her energy, her intentions, they cannot coexist with your blessing. My beloved, your next blessing is too pure, too large, too divine to share space with someone who carries a hidden heart. This is why the exposure is necessary. My child, I will now reveal what she attempted in more detail. Listen carefully, because once you hear this, everything will make sense. She tried to plant doubt. She tried to plant fear. She tried to plant misalignment. She tried to plant spiritual blockage. She tried to plant confusion near your breakthrough, but heaven uprooted everything before it could grow. My beloved, this is why you suddenly felt disconnected from your own home at times. This is why you felt like something was out of balance. This is why small things started going wrong. This is why your emotions felt unpredictable. This is why your spirit felt restless. That was her seed trying to grow, but it died before it touched your destiny. My child, now hear this with the seriousness heaven intends. The reason this message is coming to you today is because her exposure is tied to your next elevation. Her truth must come out before your blessing enters. The negativity she carried cannot cross the doorway into your future. She may try to appear innocent. She may try to pretend nothing happened. She may try to act normal. She may try to stay close. But heaven has already marked her truth, and soon you will see it. My beloved, when the exposure happens, you will not need to confront her. You will not need to argue. You will not need to fight. You will not need to defend yourself. The truth will reveal itself effortlessly. A slip of words, a sudden change in behavior, a message sent to the wrong place, a confession from someone else, a reaction she cannot control, a mask that falls at the wrong moment. My child, heaven will choose the moment that aligns with your protection, and when it happens, your home will feel lighter instantly. Your spirit will breathe again. Your peace will return. Your sleep will deepen. Your energy will rise. Your blessings will enter freely. My beloved, the atmosphere of your home is about to transform. The heaviness will lift. The silence will shift. The shadows will fade. The tension will dissolve. The rooms will awaken with warmth again. Because I, Archangel Michael, have placed my shield over your home. My child, the next part of this message will reveal the exact signs that will appear in your life and home when her exposure begins. These signs will confirm everything heaven has spoken to you today. My child, my beloved, prepare yourself gently, because this is where the signs begin to unfold. Heaven never exposes something without giving you signals first, and these signals, they are already forming around you. My beloved, listen with your inner spirit, not your ears, because heaven speaks softly before it speaks loudly. It whispers before it reveals. It shakes your soul before it shakes your surroundings. My child, the exposure of this woman is not random. It is not sudden. It is part of a divine timeline, a sequence heaven has prepared carefully for your protection. And before the exposure happens, heaven will send signs to your home. Here is the first. You will feel the atmosphere shift. My beloved, one day soon, you will walk into a room in your house and the air will feel unexpectedly lighter. A peace that you have not felt in a long time will drop over you like a warm blanket. You will not know why. You will not understand at first. But that shift will be the first confirmation that heaven is cleansing your home. My child, the second sign is subtle but powerful. Something that has been going wrong repeatedly will suddenly start going right. Maybe your sleep has been disturbed. Maybe your thoughts have been clouded. Maybe your motivation has been low. Maybe small things kept breaking or going off track. But suddenly these things will begin to correct themselves naturally, effortlessly. This will not be by chance. This will be heaven restoring order inside your home. My beloved, the third sign will come through your intuition. You will have a moment, a flash, a stirring, a sudden inner knowing about the woman who is about to be exposed. Her name will rise in your mind without warning, not through fear, but through clarity. You will not force it. You will not search for it. You will not even think about her. The truth will simply arrive in your spirit. That is heaven showing you what your eyes have not seen yet. My child, the fourth sign will be in her behavior. A woman who hides her intentions always reveals them when heaven begins to expose her. She will become uneasy, avoidant, defensive, silent, or overly kind in a way that feels unnatural. Her mask will begin to crack. My beloved, there will be a moment when she acts differently, either too distant or too close, too quiet or too talkative, too comfortable or too tense. She may avoid your gaze. She may talk in circles. She may shift her energy around you. This is the spiritual weight of her exposure pressing on her. My child, the fifth sign is the most important. Her truth will slip out in front of you. It may not be dramatic. It may not be loud. It may not be destructive. In fact, it may be something very small, a wrong word, a sudden confession, a story she cannot keep straight, a reaction she cannot hide, a message she sends by mistake, a comment from someone else about her, a moment where she reveals her intention without meaning to. This is how heaven exposes the hidden through the smallest crack in the mask. My beloved, you will know instantly. The realization will hit your heart like a light, turning on in a dark room. Everything that did not make sense will suddenly align. The feelings you had will suddenly become clear. Your spirit will whisper, "This is it." And in that moment, your peace will rise. My child, the sixth sign is spiritual and powerful. You will feel lighter inside your own home. Your room will feel brighter. Your breath will feel fuller. Your thoughts will feel clearer. Your body will feel more energized. Your sleep will become deeper. It is the feeling of heaven reclaiming your space. My beloved, the seventh sign is a blessing disguised. You will receive unexpected clarity about your next steps in life. When negative energy leaves a home, the future becomes visible. Paths open, ideas flow, opportunities appear, decisions become easy, confusion disappears, peace becomes strong. This is heaven preparing your home for your next divine season. My child, the eighth sign will be emotional release. Your protection is thicker, your alignment is rising. This is why heaven chose today. My child, the deeper reason for her exposure is this. She was standing in a place that was meant to be empty before your blessing arrived. Her presence was occupying space that heaven needs to fill with something new. Her influence was touching a corner of your life that heaven needs to cleanse. Her intention was casting a shadow where heaven needs full light. Her energy was blocking the flow of divine movement in your home. My beloved, heaven will never pour fresh water into a vessel that still holds poison. Your blessing requires purity. Your elevation requires freedom. Your breakthrough requires clarity. Your miracle requires spiritual cleanliness. And that is why she must be exposed. My child, now hear the part most people never understand. Sometimes heaven removes a person not because they are evil, but because their season in your story has ended. Her season has ended. Her presence has expired. Her connection to your energy has expired. Her ability to influence your home has expired. Her role in your life's spiritual journey has expired. Heaven will now disconnect her energy from your home. My beloved, after she is exposed, something remarkable will happen. something that will give you goosebumps, something that cannot be explained logically, something only spiritual eyes can see. Your home will suddenly feel new, even though nothing physically changed, even though the furniture is the same, even though the walls are the same, even though the rooms are the same. The feeling will be different. The vibration will be different. The air will be different. The silence will be peaceful, not heavy. Your rest will be deep, not disturbed. Your mornings will feel hopeful, not drained. Your nights will feel warm, not uneasy. Because heaven has taken back your spiritual space. My child, the divine reason behind all of this is simple. You are stepping into a new spiritual chapter, and every chapter begins with cleansing. My beloved, you are entering a new season of protection, a new season of clarity, a new season of financial growth, a new season of emotional stability, a new season of spiritual awakening, a new season of divine communication. Heaven has chosen you for this transformation, and heaven will not let anyone interfere. This woman did not know who she was dealing with. She did not know how protected you are. She did not know angels surround you night and day. She did not know your home is guarded by divine forces. She did not know your name is written in heavenly records. She did not know heaven watches every step you take. But now she will know. If you are ready for this new season of divine communication, make a covenant of alignment by subscribing. This act seals your commitment to receiving the prophetic promises heaven has stored for you, ensuring this divine conversation continues to guide and protect you day after day. My beloved, the next part of this message will reveal exactly what will happen to your home and your life after her exposure, and how heaven will shift everything in your favor. My child, my beloved, now comes the part that will change the way you look at your home, your life, and your destiny forever. The moment this woman is exposed, a spiritual earthquake will move through your atmosphere, not to destroy, but to rebuild. My beloved, listen with your inner soul. What I reveal now is not simply information. It is prophecy. It is alignment. It is truth reaching you at the exact moment heaven intended. My child, after her exposure, your home will undergo a transformation that cannot be explained through logic. It will be felt before it is seen. It will be sensed before it is understood. It will happen slowly, then all at once. Let me show you what will unfold. My beloved, the first change will happen in the air itself. The moment her energy is disconnected from your home, something invisible but incredibly powerful will shift. You might feel as if you can breathe deeper, as if the room expanded even though nothing moved, as if your chest loosens, as if the air feels brighter. Peace will return like a river that had been blocked but is now flowing freely again. This is heaven reclaiming your atmosphere. My child, the second change will happen in your mind. The fog will lift. The confusion will dissolve. The heaviness that has been pressing against your thoughts will suddenly break apart. Ideas will come easily. Decisions will no longer feel stressful. You will think clearly, confidently, calmly. It will feel like a mental sunrise. This is heaven restoring your clarity. My beloved, the third change will happen in your emotions. The subtle sadness, the irritation without reason, the sudden anxiety, the unexplained heaviness, the frustration you could not name. These emotions will begin to soften, then fade, then disappear. You will feel lighter inside your chest. You will feel calm in your spirit. You will feel grounded in your soul. This is heaven balancing your heart. My child, the fourth change will happen in your relationships. People who were distant will begin to reconnect. People who were cold will warm up. People who were confused about you will suddenly understand you. People who held back from supporting you will suddenly step forward because the negative energy connected to that woman was creating ripples far beyond your home. Once she is exposed, those ripples will stop and harmony will return. This is heaven removing interference. My beloved, the fifth change will be in your sleep. You will rest deeper. You will wake up refreshed. The dreams that bothered you will stop. The restless nights will settle. You will feel protected even while you sleep, because spiritual turbulence leaves with the one who caused it. Your home will become a place of divine rest again. This is heaven restoring your peace. My child, the sixth change will be financial. Opportunities that were stuck will begin to move. Money that was delayed will begin to flow. Work that slowed down will speed up. Ideas that felt blocked will come alive. The direction that felt uncertain will become clear. Why? Because financial blessings cannot flow freely in a spiritually contaminated atmosphere. Her energy was blocking your abundance. This is heaven removing the block. If this message confirms what your spirit is sensing, declare your agreement in the comments below. I accept the upgrade. Let the act of writing these words be your public declaration, sealing this word and serving as an anchor of faith that activates the breakthrough heaven is initiating over your life right now. There are people battling silent storms who will never walk into a church, but they will click on a message like this. When you give through the link in the description or pinned comment, you help us meet them there. You help us speak truth where confusion reigns. You help us proclaim Christ where compromise has grown loud. This isn't about sustaining a platform. It's about standing in the gap for someone eternity bound. Your seed becomes truth for the deceived, strength for the weary, invitation for the lost. And while we may never know every name this side of heaven, God does. If you've ever prayed, Lord, use me, this is one way He does. Join the mission. Let's carry the gospel further, together. My beloved, the seventh change will appear in the smallest details of your home. A room will feel brighter. A corner will feel lighter. Your bed will feel comfortable. Your workspace will feel inspired. Your living space will feel warm. Even objects in your room will feel different because energy settles on everything. And heaven is now cleansing everything. This is the spiritual renewal of your environment. My child, the eighth change will happen in your intuition. Your inner knowing will sharpen. Your inner voice will strengthen. Your discernment will rise. Your instincts will become accurate. Your ability to sense people's true intentions will intensify because the blockage that clouded your spiritual sight will be gone. This is heaven awakening your spirit. My beloved, the ninth change will be visible in your daily life. Your timing will improve. Your decisions will align. This is heaven restoring your peace. My child, the sixth change will be financial. Opportunities that were stuck will begin to move. Money that was delayed will begin to flow. Work that slowed down will speed up. Ideas that felt blocked will come alive. The direction that felt uncertain will become clear. Why? Because financial blessings cannot flow freely in a spiritually contaminated atmosphere. Her energy was blocking your abundance. Thus is heaven removing the block. My beloved, the seventh change will appear in the smallest details of your home. A room will feel brighter. A corner will feel lighter. Your bed will feel comfortable. Your workspace will feel inspired. Your living space will feel warm. Even objects in your room will feel different because energy settles on everything, and heaven is now cleansing everything. This is the spiritual renewal of your environment. My child, the 8th change will happen in your intuition. Your inner knowing will sharpen. Your inner voice will strengthen. Your discernment will rise. Your instincts will become accurate. Your ability to sense people's true intentions will intensify because the blockage that clouded your spiritual sight will be gone. This is heaven awakening your spirit. My beloved, the 9th change will be visible in your daily life. Your timing will improve. Your decisions will align. Your actions will flow with ease. Your days will feel lighter. Your plans will fall into place effortlessly. You will begin to walk in divine alignment. This is heaven guiding your steps. My child, the 10th change is the most powerful of all. A major blessing will enter your life directly tied to your home. This blessing may come in the form of a financial breakthrough, a relocation to a better place, a new opportunity, a miracle connected to property or home, a shift in your living situation, a massive wave of abundance, a release from something that held you back, a divine upgrade in your environment. This will happen after her exposure, not before, not during, but after. Because heaven has been guarding this blessing until your atmosphere is purified. My beloved, understand this clearly. The woman being exposed is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of the chapter heaven has prepared for you. Her departure is your entrance. Her exposure is your elevation. Her exit is your breakthrough. Her truth is your freedom. My child, heaven does not take away without giving more. Heaven does not expose without blessing. Heaven does not remove without replacing. Heaven does not cleanse without restoring. What is coming to your home after her exposure will surprise you, uplift you, and transform your entire path. My beloved, in the next part of this message, I will reveal why this woman was allowed near you in the first place, what her purpose was, and how heaven used even her hidden intentions for your growth. My child, my beloved, you have reached the part of this message where heaven reveals something most people never discover. Why this woman was allowed near you at all. Why her presence entered your life. Why her energy touched your home. And why heaven did not remove her earlier. My beloved, heaven never allows anything without purpose, even the painful things, even the confusing things, even the hidden intentions you could not see. My child, listen with calmness. Her presence in your life had a divine purpose, not because she was meant to stay, but because she was meant to teach, reveal, expose, and prepare. Yes, my beloved, even her wrong intentions were used by heaven to strengthen your spirit. Let me explain the 4 divine reasons she entered your space. My child, you have a gentle heart, a soft spirit, a pure intention. You trust quickly, love deeply, and forgive easily. And heaven treasures this. But heaven also wanted to sharpen your spiritual vision. This woman's hidden heart was permitted to come near you so you would learn to see beyond smiles, beyond words, beyond appearances. You were meant to grow spiritually from this. Now your mind is wiser, your spirit is sharper, your intuition is stronger, your eyes can see truth even in silence. Her presence awakened your spiritual intelligence. My beloved, you are ascending. Heaven is preparing to elevate you. But not everyone can rise with you. Not everyone can handle your blessing. Not everyone deserves access to the next version of you. This woman's presence showed heaven and showed you who must be removed before your elevation begins. Her exposure is not a punishment, it is a separation between where you were and where heaven is taking you. My child, your home is not an ordinary structure. It is a spiritual sanctuary, a place heaven protects, a place where your blessings will land. But before the blessing could arrive, the space needed cleansing. Her energy revealed what needed to be removed. Her presence triggered a spiritual purification. Her intention activated angelic protection around you. She unknowingly initiated the cleansing that will now transform your home. My beloved, not every gentle voice has gentle intentions. Not every soft tone has soft energy. Not every smile is sincere. Heaven let her come close so you could learn the difference. This was a divine lesson, a spiritual graduation, a stage of growth you were meant to complete, and now the lesson is learned. Her purpose is complete. Her season is over. This is why she must be exposed now. Once the purpose of a person is complete in your story, heaven removes them automatically one way or another. They either walk away, or they reveal their true self, or they sabotage themselves, or they slip in front of you, or heaven exposes them fully. And for this woman, the chosen method is exposure. Exposure not to harm her, but to protect you. Exposure not to embarrass her, but to release you. Exposure not to cause chaos, but to bring clarity. Heaven is not cruel. Heaven is precise. Her energy is no longer aligned with your path. Her intentions no longer match your destiny. Her presence is no longer compatible with your elevation. This is why heaven is severing the connection. Her presence was not destroying you. It was shaping you. It was training you. It was refining you. It was preparing you. Every time you felt discomfort, heaven sharpened your spirit. Every time you felt heaviness, heaven strengthened your senses. Every time her energy entered your home, heaven increased your protection. Every time she tried to speak against you, heaven built a higher shield. You did not lose anything because of her. You gained spiritual maturity. You gained divine awareness. You gained emotional clarity. You gained strength. You gained wisdom. You gained protection. And now heaven says, my child, the training is complete. The lesson is over. Your spirit has graduated. Her exposure is your certificate of elevation. Before you seal this message, heaven invites you to perform 2 final acts of activation. First, press the like button. This is your spiritual signal of agreement, a digital Amen that activates a continuous flow of God's favor and tells heaven you have received this word with an open heart. Finally, share this video one last time. By sending this anointing out, you declare that breakthroughs are for everyone, releasing a powerful ripple of divine favor that will surely return to you multiplied. If you accept this entire revelation and understand how heaven has been working for your growth and elevation, seal this message over your life by typing a final, powerful Amen in the comments. Let this be your graduation and your step into the new season. Before we reach the end of this message, you need to hear this clearly. You are led here by divine guidance. This is not random. This is not coincidence. Archangel Michael directed this message straight to you. He is calling you into a protected, blessed space where miracles grow, doors open, and divine help moves quickly. This truth is simple and powerful. When you follow this calling, blessings don't just arrive, they multiply. They pour into every area of your life with strength and clarity. Right now, Archangel Michael is giving you direct access to sacred teachings, spiritual protection, and guidance that is hidden from the world. This is your moment to step into a circle chosen for those who are ready for spiritual growth, divine support, and accelerated breakthroughs. Do not let this holy moment pass you by. Your breakthrough has already begun. All you need to do is step forward. Tap the link in the description and enter Archangel Michael's inner circle so you never miss the messages that are meant specifically for your life, your path, and your destiny. If your spirit feels the pull to go deeper, the link is also in the pinned comment. And if your heart guides you to support this mission, you'll find a Buy Me a Coffee link, always optional, always appreciated. Take the step now. Your blessing is waiting. Like this video, subscribe, and comment "I accept" to welcome more divine light into your journey.